Also,
Dude, this
never
lamp's
talk to
gonna
your
fall apart.
neighbors.
Oh, buddy.
All right, shut that door. Don't come back in either.
So behind my house, there's an old lady. Her name is Kathy.
Mm-hmm.
Her son, fucking crazy. Has to be, dude. Because we'll see him like on a ring camera. He'll come into our backyard and pick up sticks that fell off of their tree and like take them back. And I'm like, what a real dude. But then you watch the ring camera and he's pointing and talking to somebody that ain't fucking there. And then if you go outside and he's picking up sticks in the front yard, he will literally be screaming at the sticks. And I'm like, I don't know how to approach this man. I gave him my phone number because his wife is old and I felt pressured to do so because like she could die, no one would know, right? So of course. So he calls me last night at 4:25, 4:30 and says, "Hey, it's kind of weird. I went to my mom's house last night and I was trying to feed her, but she did not want to eat. That's abnormal." I'm like, cool. Okay. And he's like, now I usually go over there every day before work because he works overnight. And he's like, I didn't have time. I'm like, okay. She's also not answering the phone. He said, usually if I call about 12 times, she'll answer. And I'm like, cool. Great. Will you go check on her? Sure. I'm about to rack up my second dead person I've found in my life. So here we go. And he tells me, he says, knock on the door and ring the bell until she answers the door. I'm like, this sounds insane, but I don't know what to do with this guy. So I'm like, well, fuck it. I committed to the bit. I knocked and fucking pounded on her window, her door. I flashed a flashlight in that motherfucker. I see on the couch there's this pile of like pillow and blanket, and he said she's probably on the couch. And I've been in the house before once to like help him quick move something, so I knew where the couch was. And I'm like, I'm holding my breath to like be as still as possible to see if the blankets are moving, right? To see if something's happening inside. Nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing's happening. But I'm pounding on the door, ringing this fucking doorbell. I'm sending him a text message. I'm like, hey, bro, nobody's come to the door. This has been 20 minutes. I'm concerned. I go to the neighbor's house because they're a little bit closer with her than I am. I'm like, hey, do you even have like Kathy's home phone number so I could like call her home phone? And they're like, fuck no, we only have her son's number. I'm like, shit, okay. I go back to the house and I knock for another 15 minutes. I call the non-emergency number and I'm like, hey guys, I tell them everything that's going on. I'm like, can you just send somebody over here? Because I can't keep knocking at the door. And at this point, I've almost told myself, convinced myself that this man has been feeding a dead lady for probably weeks. Right? Like at this point, everything is going through my head. And he also told me, he's like,
oh,
we
God,
also got a
that's fucking
cat.
Funny, dude.
And I'm like, all right, the cat's eating the fucking bitch's
Eat
toes.
the peas,
Them-
mother.
Them toes are gone. This dude's cramming
Holy
fucking
fuck,
food into a
dude.
dead lady's mouth. Nobody's answering the door. I don't know what to do. And at one point in time, I'm like standing out front and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, what do I do? I'm not knocking. I'm just like maybe 5 feet off the front doorstep. And I swear to Jesus Christ, I saw the fucking blinds move just a sliver. So I'm like, it had to be her, or my brain is just telling me everything's okay, and this lady is not dead, because that's what I would like to actually happen.
Yeah.
I was like, well, fuck it. I gotta fucking figure it out. So I'm flashing flashlight. I'm looking. I'm trying to peek through the little fucking cracks of her blinds to see if anybody's moved off that fucking couch yet. Finally, it has now been 45 minutes. She fucking yells through the front window, door, whatever, and she's like, what do you want? And I was like, fuck. I'm like, Kathy, it's your neighbor, Philip. Your son called me. He's worried. Now I'm worried. Are you okay? And she's like, who are you? And I'm like, Kathy, it's Philip. I'm your neighbor. And she's like, she's so afraid that she was gonna get robbed.
Yeah.
She cracks open the door. She's like, Philip. I'm like, yes. She's like, John, I guess he said that name before to me. I'm like, holy Christ. She's like, I thought you had a gun. I thought you were here to rob me. If I open the door, you're gonna push the door open. I'm like, Kathy, she's literally crying. She told me for the past 10 minutes she's been trying to sneak out the back door.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm like, she said, I've been calling 911, but her phone don't work, and that's why she couldn't talk to her son. I'm like,
Oh my God.
holy fucking Christ. Thank God this lady doesn't have a gun, because I would have been fucking dead, dude.
Oh, for
She
sure.
would have
Yeah,
killed
dude.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cop comes, checks on her. Everything's fine. Everything's good. I go back home. I fucking call her son again. I'm like, hey, everything's good. She's fine. She's up walking around. And he's like, yeah, I've told her never to answer the front door. I'm like, could you start with
Dude.
that?
Yeah. And not to mention, he told you to fucking beat the door and ring the doorbell. Like,
He said, she will answer is what he told me. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
yeah. He basically said, as long as you're like, as it looks like you're trying to rob her, she'll open the door. No
She'll
problem.
open
It'll be fine. Holy fuck. And then I asked her, I was like, why didn't you turn on one of your lights inside the house? And it was literally because she was trying to sneak out the back door where no one could find her. And I'm like, this is not the way I thought tonight was
Goddamn,
going to
dude.
go.
She's seen some shit. She's
Yeah.
like, I got a fucking plan. I'm getting out the back door.
Oh, next time I'm just calling non-emergency. They can knock on the door fucking 5 times and walk away. I can't be
Yeah,
out there for
right.
45 minutes thinking about how this lady's dead.
I can't believe man, dude. That's how I know PJ's a good person. And I just
Right?
I just
Every
wish,
story with him.
I just wish I could do that. I know, dude. I would have knocked.
don't.
First of all, I never would have left my house and knocked. I would have just told him I did it and I didn't get a hold.
I wouldn't even answer the phone.
Yeah, that's even better.
That's
yeah.
that's honestly the real thing because fuck,
Yeah.
dude, it wasn't even a phone number in my phone. I don't know why I answered. Yeah, I
All
fucked
right,
it.
Just I need you to get this shit done in like half hour if you can, because Game Awards start soon. So hurry up.
Uh-oh.
You think I'm just gonna fucking bend over?
You wanna
Just
watch
bend over to
the
your
Game
will.
Awards
Oh,
live, dude? Just
you
wait for
reminded
it
me.
to be over and then fast forward through all the fucking
Fucking rough.
There'll be a
stupid
TikTok
Call of
tomorrow.
Duty shit, bro. Call of
I
Duty.
mean, there's
8.
probably new.
Are you buying MW3 Part 2?
See,
Huh?
No?
Call of Duty 8, Final Fantasy 7 remake Part 8, Final Fantasy 9 remake, Kingdom Hearts 3 is in development.
Diesel said entertain us.
Hmm.
I'm trying, brother.
I think I'm only gonna buy Call of Duties on election years. Every 4.
Every four?
Smart.
Pretty
Depending on the
Yeah.
president. All right, I got a new water bottle, y'all. So check that shit out. That's from Into the Spider-Verse, right?
Hell
It
yeah.
says expectations because that's a thing that he did. I got a Pierce the Veil sticker
Okay.
because that's like one of my favorite bands. What's over here? Bang, baby.
Oh my god.
The man. Huge, you know.
You judo.
And then Seth Rollins, Burn It Down. And then
Okay.
that's it.
Nice.
Jordy said Kingston Hearts already has 3. LOL. Fucking idiot, dude. Kingston Hearts, you stupid
Kingston
fucking-
Hearts, bro? What the fuck is
You
talking about?
dumb son of a bitch. We're live. We're recording. We can go whenever you want, dog.
You think I'm just gonna fucking bend over?
Who do you think's
Bend
gonna
down
win
to your
Game
will,
of the
huh?
Weir? Game of the Weir.
Who's gonna win? I think Baldur's Gate 3 is
Baldur's
gonna win.
Gate, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even gonna be close, is it? Like
No, I
it's
don't
there's
think
no
so.
way it's not Baldur's Gate. Like Baldur's Gate sweeps, right?
Yeah.
Like if it's nominated, it's
I would
winning,
assume so. Yeah.
right?
That's Call of Duty.
Because everybody just like
Call
everybody just took Baldur's Gate and just like shoved it inside their fucking orifices, and we're like, oh, it's so good.
It was.
There's
good.
also Dead Island 2.
Shut the
Deadass,
fuck up, dude. The only other one that has a chance, I think, is Alan Wake 2. I never played it, but people said it was.
That's true.
Unreal.
People have been sucking off Alan
Oh,
Wake too. a lot.
me
Hogwarts
too.
Legacy.
I've never.
Hogwarts
Hogwarts
Legacy.
is not on the ballot. so-
Atomic Heart. What was it? Redfall. That was another one.
Yeah,
Good one,
Redfall
dude.
might win.
Redfall, dude.
Stupid,
plus.
bro.
Minecraft Legends came out in 2023.
That's wild.
That is
Yeah.
wild.
Sex College 2 also came out this year, so I think that
Right.
might win.
I was gonna say,
Oh.
my gym instructor is an octopus. I think that one was like I don't know. That's a sleeper.
That
dude.
one. That
You
one
guys
could
are
do it.
forgetting the biggest one. I already forgot the fucking name. Starfield.
Fucking
Starfield
Starfield.
isn't even on. Starfield isn't even.
How's it
on
not
there
gonna
yet.
be? It's revolutionary.
Revolutionary?
yeah. Don't
It
you
took a-
know that? Okay, people that say it's boring, you're a fucking idiot. Do you think Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin were bored?
That's
going to the
unreal,
moon?
dude. I could not believe that's a real thing that they tried to say. Like, well, there was nothing
Yes.
on the moon when they went there.
Yes.
What the fuck are you comparing this to, my brother? This is numbers on the screen, dude.
Yeah,
that
that
shit,
was insane.
that shit was
Mhm.
like on a stage somewhere with a green screen in the back.
Right.
Come on, dude. Grow the
Last I
fuck
heard,
up.
video games were supposed to be fun.
Yeah, right.
Yep. It's crazy.
You don't have
Revolutionary.
what? Y'all don't have fun when you
Y'all
play
don't got
games?
phones?
Y'all don't got phones.
It's not what I play for.
The only game of the year that I've beaten is Spider-Man 2.
Mhm.
That's it. I haven't beaten any other.
I
game.
mean, not a lot of people have beat Baldur's Gate because when you get to the
This
third
dick.
act, the game forgets that it's a game and it will not run.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Dude, it's such a shitty experience in Act 3. It's unreal.
Dude,
Damn.
my computer just can't even like it'd be struggling trying to play that game, man. It's rough.
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, we ready? Let's fucking go. Ugh.
Plot.
Shut the fuck up.
I feel like my cum was wasted.
Yeah. dude. You
It's
fucking
like
gave
you
him
know,
a
like
ruined O, dude.
it's like you know when you're trying to edge, but then you accidentally fucking let it out. And you're
Yeah.
like, then it's like a really sad one, and it's just kind of like,
You just gotta
then-
keep beating it. You're like, we're
you're like,
Yeah.
man, fucking 45 minutes wasted.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right. Saw it. When did we all become so politicized? I wake up and all I see on the news is the latest polls about the funniest host on the Anime Trap House, smear campaigns, fake news, buying votes. What happened to the cum? Huh? Piss motes? Not in this climate. Butt gusher? I hardly know her. Back in my day, if you wanted to be funny, all you would need is a shot glass full of cum. We need to go back to our roots, and I hope you guys are with me. Welcome back to the Anime Trap House.
We used to be a proper podcast.
Yeah,
okay?
it used to be about something.
We used to stand for stuff.
We used to make shit, you know?
You know, that's what
We
I'm
used
saying.
to entertain, and now it's all about who's gonna win, what's gonna
Yep.
win, where's it gonna win.
Used to be
I
about
mean, it's your
beach
fault,
holes,
Cody, for
cave
putting the vote up.
holes.
I never fucking wanted this vote.
Yeah. Last year, Cody
Everybody
was like, you
made
know
me
what? Why
do it."
haven't we done this before? We should
This is
rank
crazy.
everybody.
I
from
gotta
best
figure out how to make
to
money off this.
Legitimately, like me and Cody almost got in a fight over it last year.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I'm not doing it. And I'm like, you're fucking doing it, dude. It's gonna be great. And he was like, no, this is nothing good can come from this.
Nothing
I
No.
think
And
that's
nothing
great.
has.
I think it's great.
I think we've single-hand like if you could point at any one thing that's helped us grow, it's that.
100%.
This has been the year of the 7% for me. Okay, this has been a terrible year. I don't know what you're talking about.
Kyle's like, I want a new percentage.
You think I was happy at my wedding?
Just had that rain cloud over you the whole time.
I was thinking about it. Yeah, but I only got 7%.
Yeah. Like, this is cool and all, but
He was up there
7%,
saying his
man.
vows every once in a while. He'd just be like, yeah, and 7%. Fuck. I'm going to give you 107% fuck of my heart.
yeah.
Anytime anyone says 7 anything, I'm like, fuck. Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Fucking
so-
slot machines ruining him, dude.
So I did the Spotify Wrapped, right, for the podcast.
Mhm.
That's where I got all those stats from. Well, I didn't know it was like, hey, these are your unread like message things on each episode. And
What?
they're from like months ago, dude. And one of them said, "You guys sound like the kids who ate paint chips and Tide Pods grew up. I
yeah.
couldn't get more than 8 minutes into this stupid fucking thing."
Holy shit!
And I was like, that's what I've been wanting. Dude.
That's where we're at.
Dude, I love that my brain's broken enough that I read the first sentence as
As a compliment.
As a compliment. And I was like,
Yeah,
dude.
This
And then,
guy
like,
fucking loves us.
yeah, I was like, this guy gets it. Then he's like, I couldn't listen to 8 minutes. I'm like, what? What do you mean?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Fair.
I can only imagine some normie like opening it up, right? And being
Yeah.
like, whatever, this could be cool. And be like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is wrong with
Where
these
have
people?
I gone?
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
probably
there was a
legitimately
bunch
thinks
more.
that, and
There
like
was a
he
bunch
doesn't
more that
realize
were
how old
super-
we are.
Super positive, but that one was my favorite.
That's a
negative
good one.
That's
dude.
good.
That's
That is
a
good.
nice one.
Great.
All right, I am your host for you open wounds. Justin Shotacum Flory, Cody Mount Gushmore Chambers, Harris Piss Smoke Khan, Kyle Buttgusher, Ramsey Lalich, and PJ Character Driven Pinnin. How's everyone doing?
Doing good. Happy.
Doing
to see
good.
it.
That's
Doing
good.
okay.
This is the best shows that we watch for our podcast. You know,
Yeah.
we only watch like what, 12 to 16 shows a year,
Mm-hmm.
and this is one of them.
Dude,
This is one of them.
you like I just had like an internal panic so hard just now when you're like the things we watch, and I was like, did I watch? Did I watch the show? Oh fuck. That
All
was
right.
bad.
Catch the show live every Thursday at 5 p.m. ish over at twitch.tv/The Anime Trap House. If you can't make the live stream, then check it out on YouTube or podcast services everywhere.
They don't understand. I'm
Trap House. If you like the stuff we say and want to help us help, God, I literally fuck that up every single time. If you want to help us, push us to the next level, then help us by pushing us to the next level. And come support us over at patreon.com/anime trap house, just like our Patreon producers and whole fanatics, Purdue, Diesel Tech, Big Happy, and Papa Squeaky, along with our two DGen royalties, Polar Bear 93, Burr,
Burr.
and a girl
Baby, it's
with a
cold
Pikachu
outside.
tattoo. Choo.
Oh, I'm getting electric.
There you go.
We're gonna have
That's
Game
it.
Freak and Gucci Mane coming at us.
Yeah, dude.
That's fine.
If you have questions for us or want to say how awful we are, then email us at typebox@theanimetraphouse.com. And lastly, if you would like to be a part of our community and bullshit around with a bunch of like-minded degenerates, then come hang out with us on our Discord server or Facebook group. Links are in the show notes. And finally, for you fans that want some soppy slit service, every Sunday at 7 p.m. CST, our resident Buck Usher Purdue hosts a nighttime anime jerk-along shown in Sundays on the Anime Trap House Discord. And finally, we also have a sister podcast hosted by two of the idiots on our podcast, Cody and PJ, every other-ish, Tuesday-ish, at 5:30 to 7:30 p.m.-ish. Sometimes.
Maybe ish.
What are we watching today, guys?
What?
We are finishing up Tokyo Revengers, episodes 19 through 24. This is it.
This is it.
This is
Got
Punishment
there.
is now,
This is what
the
we sat
punishment
here
is now
for.
over. Now you're free.
Now you're free.
Episodes 21 and 24. That is all.
Yep. Yeah. All right, Doper Choke. Cody.
Whoa, boy. Now you're free is right, dude. Fuck, man. I would rather get a knife slid into my neck, down into my heart, than ever have to go through another season of Tokyo Revengers, dude. This is a rope. This has been nothing but not fun. Nothing but watching the worst MC I have ever fucking seen in an anime do literally nothing for 24 episodes. But be like, I gotta do something. I gotta do something, dude. And then proceeds to do fucking nothing, brother. This shit sucked. I hated every second. I was high when I watched this, and it was still fucking boring. I was playing a game while watching this, and it made whatever else I was doing worse because I was still paying attention to what was happening. It was awful. Oh, I everything else bad we've watched has just left my head because this is so new. It's such a new wound. I can't even think of other bad shit besides that
It's a
one.
new bad.
That one.
Do you
bad
want?
one
Do you
we
want some?
watched.
Do you want some?
The
You could
one.
go
Get
like
the big
assassin
one.
aristocrat.
The
right?
bigger one.
You could go like high rise invasion.
The bigger
There's a
one.
bigger one.
You could go like Tanya, the saga of
The
evil.
bigger one.
You could
Redo
go
of healer?
Infinite
Redo of
Denture
healer.
There it
That's the
is.
one. Forgot
Redo-
about
I,
that one.
that one I forgot. You feel me? When
Yeah.
that one's gone, bro.
Yeah, this is bad in a different way because it was just so boring and such a waste of fucking time. Like Redo of Healer was bad just because you're like, how could anybody write this? This was bad is because somebody wrote this and people like it. You know,
I think people like
people
Redo
probably
of
like to redo it. Whatever, dude. I don't want to pretend like there's people who like Redo of Healer.
There,
okay? I
there
don't
are
even wanna-
two. That's. I would much rather hang out with the person that likes Tokyo Revengers
right.
over somebody like.
You're absolutely right. But fuck, was
Yeah.
it boring, dude? I don't really got
Yeah.
much else to say. It's just awful watching experience.
Yep. All right, Harris.
Yeah, okay. Like I've been saying, I would put it somewhere between a choke and a dope. For these group of episodes, I'm gonna give it a dope. Overall, I'm gonna put it back in the middle between dope and choke.
What, you're just making up a new thing now?
Yeah, I'll do what I fucking want. Dude.
I say high
never
dope
had-
and you
It
lose your
sounds-
fucking mind.
I
You
live
say
my life.
you say
I live my
somewhere
life.
between a dope and choke.
I'm
and
sorry, I
that's-
thought this was America.
It says
Sounds like
dope
a
or
dope
choke,
to
and he
me.
goes both, please.
I
Yeah,
go,
dude.
Yes.
somewhere. You know,
It's in between.
I don't know, dude. I can't. Okay, I cannot justify giving the whole show a dope. Can't do it. I don't think I can justify giving the whole thing a choke either because
I give the whole thing a rope. I
I
justify.
think you could
Yeah.
do either,
fine.
You could do
Like,
either.
Yeah, easily could.
or
give it
you
a
could
rope.
justify doing both.
You know, okay,
Yeah, low
fine.
dope.
If I'm living in this world, right, then I give these group of episodes a dope, and then I'll give it a choke because I would not watch this again.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's the value I need. Okay, so anyway, these group of episodes were actually the best group of episodes from the show. Easy, like not even close. I was like, am I watching a different show? Because this is like actually kind of good. They still be fucking me up with the emotional shit because they're like, hey, this guy died. Now let's show you all the reasons you should be sad. And I'm like, you could like if you put this up front,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
this would be way more impactful
Mhm.
instead of it being like this guy died and like now you understand how sad
It's like now we're gonna tell
Right.
you about this character. By the way,
Like,
after
and I
after
understand-
an entire episode of watching him die.
I-
I'm sorry. One more thing, dude. Oh man, I forgot. Oh fuck! A show about fighting
yeah.
has the worst fighting animation I have
so
ever
bad.
seen
Yeah,
in my
I was-
entire
Okay.
fucking life, dude. There
Okay,
was two
but
scenes
there's-
in the war, in the
Yeah.
gang war that was good. It's when Mikey was pulling his hand out of a man's face and blood followed. That was fantastic. And then when
Yeah.
Mikey kicked dude's head into the ground, which we've seen 12 fucking
Yeah.
times.
No.
It's still
Every-
good every time.
Everything else had zero impact. It looked like they were just like touching them and then pulling their hand back.
Yeah.
Dog shit.
You
It looks like
missed
they're punching through water.
you missed two of the coolest things in this anime. The one where the one dude's just standing there and one dude's just like
Yep,
and
that's cool.
it's
Sure.
not connecting with his face.
Yeah.
And the dude just like getting worked. And it was like it went on there was like 6 punches. I was like, that's great. I love that. And then
No.
the one where the two people are like strangling each other, and the one dude just come back and drops a bow in the middle of his spine, and he just goes and collapses. That was great. That was amazing. I couldn't believe that was here. I don't know. Like this felt better. It was like 6 or 7 episodes. I don't know, but it didn't feel like it was that long. The way it ended was pretty fucking dope. No lie. Like obviously he's not dead, but I kind of liked it to be like, oh boy,
Mm.
how are we gonna get out of this one, boys? You know, it's like the Dukes of Hazard and the car's in the air and they stop it and they're like, how are the boys gonna get out of this one? I don't know how he's gonna get out of this one. But it's pretty cool. I like that one dude just got fucking blasted.
Yeah, dude.
Like
Yeah,
that was
Yeah.
pretty good. But
that was
like
pretty good.
for him to be, yeah, the main character is like easily the worst main. Like
Mhm.
I'm gonna say this, and I already regret saying it. So just live with that for a minute. I much rather prefer the protagonist from Redo of Healer than this guy, because at least that dude did stuff. You know, like
Okay.
That dude would actually fuck Hina.
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
He actually did stuff.
Oh, he's brave.
He
though.
would
know?
he would fuck her in his head thinking, yeah, I'm 26. Like that's how fucked up he is. And
That dude is fucked
you're
up.
siding with that guy, dude.
I'm not siding. I'm just saying that
That's-
man did shit.
That's what you said. Yeah, he did. That's
You
what
had
I
did
said.
so
shit.
many
It's
other
okay, dude.
protagonists to choose
This
from.
guy didn't do anything. He
You
just
could've,
got
like
lucky.
chose Junpei. You could
Who
have
the
chose
Fuck is Junpei?
Wow,
Summertime
dude.
Rendering. The
I hate that
exact
guy
same
too.
show,
They're
but
the
it's
same dude.
slightly different.
Like that guy kind of did stuff too. I think compared to Takamichi.
He did more than fucking Takamichi, dude.
Right. Summertime Rendering is gone from my brain, dude. I think I
Yeah,
just have
that
dementia
shit
or
sucked.
some shit, bro. Like I don't remember anything we watched. This main character is absolute dog shit, bro. Like he's watching Mikey kill this guy, and he's like, I should do something, brother. Like you could do literally anything, you know, like do something. Say
Like, how many times do you have to think about your chopped in half 26-year-old girlfriend
Yeah,
before you
Mhm.
fucking. He flashed to her like 17 times.
right.
The show was never about her.
It wasn't, I guess, but I thought it was. Like there was that group of episodes where it ended, and he's like,
Yeah.
"I'm gonna become the leader of Tomon," and I was like,
Mhm.
"Let's fucking go!" And that was like 12 episodes ago, dude. He still hasn't fucking done shit, bro. Like,
I mean, he's a captain now, but
I
he's
don't
doing
get
it
that.
by not being. Okay, you can do a character like this, but don't make him so fucking bitch made, dude.
yeah,
Why you
Yeah.
having him cry?
Yeah.
Why you having him crying?
yeah.
He's in a fucking gang.
Like-
there's no crying in a gang.
Like even
You,
like
you really should have knew
There's
that
no
there was
crying
never
in
going to be
baseball,
any.
dude.
You should have knew there was never going to be any change when he had his girlfriend literally say, "That's your ninja way," crying.
You're
That's
right.
your gang way, dude.
I fucking like, man, this is like Deku cries all the fucking time, right? But
yeah.
Yeah.
he's still throwing balls into outer space. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like he's
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
shit.
But
This guy
he
is
cries
doing
for good
nothing.
reasons, okay?
Yeah, the
He
crying
fucking
is the
cries after
issue.
like doing shit, dude. Like
Yeah.
Mhm.
Takamishi's just a little fucking bitch, dude.
Yeah,
He's the
I-
worst.
I don't know,
Takabichi.
man. I don't.
Takabichi.
It's still dope because I liked it. I will say, I watched it at 1.5 speed, and that made it way more bearable.
But it
for
made
sure.
the fights look even worse.
Exactly. That's why it was great. Dude, it was fucking. I mean, the one scene where Mikey's getting wailed on with the pole, that was brutal, dude.
Yeah.
That was a lot. The sound that it made when it bounced off of him,
Mhm.
oof. That was
I don't like that you're like, yeah, I watched it at 1.5 times speed, which made it pretty good. Like, me watching it faster, get over with quicker, show's actually a dope. Unreal.
Yeah.
Unfucking real, dude.
I'm not.
Unreal.
You know what I mean? Like, look, I tried watching it at one speed, and it just wasn't. You can
Oh,
only
man.
listen to the man cry for like 10 minutes. You know.
That's how
So
I do it. That's the only way I
shortened
do
it
it.
to like 8.5 minutes instead, and that made it a little bit more bearable. But
Yeah.
yeah, it dope overall. Choke.
Okay. Kyle.
So, oh god, it's a rope. I'm just get that out of the way. It's a
Hell yeah,
rope.
brother.
It's honestly one of the most insulting wastes of time I've watched. I think out of many things, I've heard One Piece is really bad with filler, and like it's a pacing problem with like One Piece. Uh,
200 deep. I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah,
When it-
I'm 400 deep, and I fucking love the filler, dude.
that's all I ever hear. I've watched Naruto. Naruto
Naruto is egregious.
is very close to how I felt watching this, except there was no highs. There's none highs in this
Nope.
fucking show. And like it's just between like the recaps at the beginning, between the large reactions between everything, between just nothing happening even when things do happen, it's just like
Mhm.
I gotta say it is very bold. Let me retract that. It's not I want to hear someone who read the manga, try to talk shit about people watching the anime, because you can't tell me it's different because the fight scenes are there's like 2 frames every fight.
Mhm.
So I watched a manga. That's what I did right there. I said that's the manga right there. It's so bad, dude.
It's
Like,
so
how do you
bad,
do
dude.
that? Like every time they go to do a fight, like a connecting shot, they just move the camera to something else because they're like, we're not animating that. He said, "Oh, the sounds when they get hit with the pipe." I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's all you got out of that pipe hit.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
you can
pretty
see
sure.
it. It's still
fucking
brutal, man.
hilarious. Another thing I want to talk about is that fight was 450 middle schoolers.
Yeah.
You do the math on that.
Yeah.
What percent of the
That's
how many middle
That's the whole
schoolers
middle
in the
school.
area? Exactly.
That's
what
the whole
I'm
fucking
saying.
school.
Tokyo's a big city.
Tokyo's a big city.
Or is nobody going to class?
I mean,
Is there one
on a
dork in a
scale, on
classroom
a
being
scale
like,
of that magnitude of a city, I
They
don't
only
think
fight
it's
on the
that.
Sabbath.
Yeah,
I don't
450
know.
Kids.
Dude,
ain't that
I
much.
think that's like half at least of that area.
Like
But they're from different schools.
like my
Yeah,
graduating
but like
class.
how big of a range are we talking? Like, you see what I'm trying to do the math
Yeah.
on?
Like my graduating high school class was like 400 people.
Yeah.
So like,
So there's going to be.
but like in the area, there's like 6 of those high schools. You know what I mean? Like with this with similar size.
So
Mhm.
maybe
So like
it's
this
only,
could happen in the fucking suburbs of like Illinois, right? This could totally happen in fucking
this
metropolitan
could happen.
Tokyo, bro.
Are you kidding me? That'd be
Yeah,
like
dude. Me and the
one-
boys out there at fucking Woodfield Mall, bro. What you know?
All right, fucking Zara, my dude.
see me at the fucking streets of Woodfield, bro. See what's up.
The math ain't mathing. I think it's like 1 in 4 kids are in a gang right now, and also 450 kids in a field. First off, they didn't even draw close to 450. They drew maybe 150 tops.
I mean, they can't even draw a punch. You expect them to draw 450 kids?
Also, Cody talked about those kids not. No, sorry, Harris talking about the punches not landing. I'm like, yeah, they're middle schoolers. Like, yeah, some of them can fight, but like, there's a bunch of them that clearly can.
They said that shit. They're like, look, Draken, Mikey, y'all are fucking like mentally ill, so you just have no qualms like full on killing someone. But like the rest of us, we're just fucking kids, bro. Like my mom packs my lunch for me. You feel me? Like, what, like you want me to die out here,
Just to
bro?
cut the crust off, dude.
There's at least 3 people that took one light jab and were like, fuck that, dude.
Fuck that.
I'm asleep. I'm asleep.
The main character punched that guy and was like, "Ow!"
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
Exactly. Like that. If I'm in a fight and I see someone like Mikey or Draken, dude, my ass is laying down.
I feel like watching 400 actual middle schoolers try to brawl it out would have
That'd
been
be hilarious.
way more entertaining.
Yeah.
So there are roughly 3.5 million primary school students
Thank
in
you.
Japan.
There you go.
That's we're
Well,
talking.
that's all of Japan.
Yeah. Do you know how many
Well,
people
no,
are
sorry,
in
I
Tokyo?
want
on.
just
Did I-
Tokyo.
Hold on. Let me click into it. No.
No?
No, pass. I don't know.
Oh,
If you took all of Japan,
I
sure,
mean, you could do it
3.5.
as you could do it as a proportion. So there's
Also-
3.5 million people. So then, you figure out what the proportion of Tokyo's
Oh yeah,
population
you could do that.
is.
Yeah,
the
what's
population of
population?
Tokyo is probably like 20% of all of Japan. I'm gonna go ahead
Yeah.
and say
I'd
that.
probably say more than that.
There's other big cities in Japan.
Mm-mm.
Also, while you're figuring that out, PJ, you are on a list now. Congratulations. Putting in
Congratulations.
He said-
how many primary schoolers are there in Japan?
How many primary schoolers are in Japan? How big is what's the average size of a pedophile's dick? That's
Over there, pretty fucking small, dude.
Oh,
Come at me,
God.
dude. 5'6"
PJ
and no dick. Come at
PJ
me.
typing, would I be a big dick pedophile?
Oh,
God, I hate
no.
that hurt.
All right. all
That's
right.
his words.
That
that.
hurt.
You said it though.
Are you done, Kyle?
I'm done.
PJ, go.
I'm happy to hear some of the people who started off this show saying it was the dopest dope coming all the way down to the rope. I don't know, maybe I've watched too much anime to know it's going to be shit right off the fucking bat. But this shit is still pretty bad. I would give it a choke. It's not going to get a rope only because the fucking opener is a bop.
The
Oh,
opener is a
Every
bop,
time it
dude.
comes on, I'm
Have
like,
we
I'm
talked
not even
about the
skipping,
opener?
dude. I think we did in the first
so.
dude
dude,
episode of this shit.
it's good.
The
Fucking
opener
rips.
bops. It
It's-
bops.
It's good.
It's upsetting how hard it bobs because of how dog shit
Yeah.
the show is.
Yeah. But I feel like I'm on a carousel that's moving at, I don't know, 0.25 speed. So like I'm just going in circles very slowly, and like the pacing Kyle was getting at about like the fights, and the dude is literally just smashing Kazutora's fucking face in, and Mikey's fucking getting him, and he's just standing there. I felt like that whole thing took forever. And I'm literally screaming at my phone and my screen, just going, "Go fucking, go stop him! Just don't do anything."
Go do
And then in the
anything,
end,
yeah.
he
Go
doesn't
do-
even he doesn't do anything that's like either cool or like worth anybody's time. He just like cries, and Baji stops him.
Yeah.
Like, but
Dude
he
got
didn't.
fucking
He
stabbed
did
in the kidney.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Baji was cool as fuck. So he was the only character that really held things together through this 6 for me. They killed him. I'm happy. I like seeing some characters die. I think it's good for the plot. So I'm happy, he died and we got to go through all that emotional stuff. That was good. Like Harris said, the second half of that emotional step was fucking dog dick. Like, not happy about that. I don't know. There's too many episodes. There's not enough getting done. A lot of the shit, the plot points just didn't add up for me. Like he said, I want to run Tolman, and the fucking captain of the first division was like, all right, bet. And I'm like, hey, we really, and then now he's gonna choose him to be the first division.
Yeah,
Really
like
thinking
oh
things
my
through.
God.
Mhm.
This guy has been in Tolman for a week.
Yeah.
Yep.
We saw him punch a guy for the first time just when Baji died. Like, this is what we're choosing. And then episode 23, please just fucking scrub that from my brain. That was a complete waste of time. Dude, when she turned into like a little Sherlock Holmes
Oh.
about that being Mikey's younger sister, I'm like, of fucking course it is.
And
Why
we're
am I
getting-
wasting
We're getting this
18
episode.
minutes?
The penultimate fucking episode. We're getting this like little fucking filler
Yeah.
side bullshit. I'm like, dude, this is when you're supposed to make me want to watch the next fucking season.
Yes.
And you're just pushing me further away. It's so
Yep.
stupid.
He saw her brother right there. And I would have fucking slapped that kid in the fucking face to go back in time to see what has changed. Not fucking wait around to figure out what's going to happen next. Like, bro, you got to go. Like, a lot of shit has happened. You've been in here for a while. Takemichi was in there after Bloody Halloween for 2 weeks. What the fuck are you doing, dude? What is happening?
Yeah.
He's trying to catch some young flower out there. Is what he's trying to do.
Don't say that, brother.
See, this is
I
why
didn't
he's
like
on
it
the
either.
list.
dude.
You're on a
Dude.
list,
I think they
bro.
call him a
Like,
pedophile.
you're
I'm on a list, dude.
on a list,
Here's his
dude.
fucking face.
God
It was-
damn.
Oh,
Oh my god.
It's just a lot of the story just either didn't matter or they were trying to fill space they didn't need to. I even tried looking up in season 2 to see if Takemichi's dead. I don't know. I didn't look deep enough. If he's dead, then I would give this show at least a dope if
he's
he's
not
dead, because
No.
that would be so
He's
great,
not, he's
right?
not
If
dead, brother.
I know,
No.
right? So it's
Yeah.
instantly bad because they're wasting so much time. It's just so pointless. We talked about it. Time travel shit sucks because we always have a better ending than what they have, and that's what
Mhm.
happened. The whole thing fucking sucks because he was gonna go back 4 times every 6 episodes. He goes back, and we've gone no further forward in the fucking plot. Nothing's changing. Nothing matters. It's, I don't know, choke for now because the opener's dope.
That's
I'm
crazy
never-
that the opener is making it go. Okay.
I'm never making another joke as long as I'm on this podcast.
That's a
This
good choice.
man said pedophile. Did everyone hear that?
No, I did not hear that.
Dude,
That's crazy, dude.
like the setup that was all the things that happened just now led to pedophile, and I'm losing my fucking mind.
Dude,
That's the
I don't know.
funniest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. And it's not
I-
even close.
I saw the road
Every
to El
rose has its
Dorado and I
thorn.
took it. Okay.
Yeah,
I
dude.
cannot believe he said pedophile. Holy shit, dude.
It's just like, whoa!
I'm losing my damn mind. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, this show gets very light dope.
Oh my
Overall.
god, dude. Oh my god. Justin's
You know,
a fucking
see, this-
pedophile, dude.
This is how I know you guys don't know at shit fuck about boring shows, okay? I
Oh,
had to
man.
host the entirety of Tanya, okay? I know a little something about a boring anime, okay?
did we
I
do
would watch
this?
this show 7,000 times before I have to watch Tanya again, okay? I still remember, okay? I have a catalog of bad anime in my head that lives rent free that I can pull up at a moment's notice. Okay. That's why this is getting a light dope because compared to those, this is very
was-
okay.
He was new to the
He
podcast.
was new, yeah.
too.
We
And
started
So
with him
new.
on Tanya.
Yeah.
dude.
fuck.
It's like, hey, there's a pretty cool anime that came out. It's called
Isn't
Tiny
that
Evil.
isn't after that one we were like, hey, maybe we should
Justin wasn't
alternate.
the context too. Justin
Yeah.
was coming out of a dark place too, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, I should join." And we're
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, sure."
I did half of Fire Force to like kind of introduce me into hosting. And then they're like, all right, you're good. Tanya the Evil.
This is you,
Fly
brother.
free, little buddy.
Whew.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. I didn't hate it. Would I want to watch season 2? Meh. I
kinda
mean,
do.
I'd maybe read Spark
No.
Notes about it, but I don't know if I would watch an entire season of it.
I would.
That would it'd be a background show, if
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, for sure. Like it would definitely be something I don't devote a ton of attention to. Like,
Mhm.
dude, the second season of Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm like,
That
whenever that
I'm gonna
happens,
have an
I'm
IV
fucking
hooked up.
brother. Like,
Yep.
I don't know that I'm gonna be able to stop myself.
Mhm.
Yep.
You feel me? Like if it's like
Mhm.
6 episodes, we might just have to run that like straight down.
We might just have to run that.
Yeah.
Well, here's the
I feel you.
problem. Here's the problem with that. We can start Jujutsu Kaisen after Trappies, but
Mhm.
it's gonna be done when we get to where it's gonna be done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we could do it, but we can't run it into the ground like you want.
I'm just gonna run it straight up the
I was gonna run it into the ground, dude.
Like,
Ready to
just
run you
like,
down.
Ready to
Ready
run
to
me
run
down,
you
dude.
around.
Fucking Sum me down, dude. Because there's there are spoilers abound out there on the internet. Like,
Yeah, I've already
I've
had
seen
it. I've
so
already had
much.
it.
Yeah,
I-
stay
Yeah,
off the
I'm
internet,
like
dude.
fucking crazy lokes with spoilers, dude. I'm like,
I'm
Hell yeah.
I see the letters JU and I immediately just not even
Yep.
just
I
move
see
on.
my own name, and I'm like, nope,
Yeah.
miss me with that shit.
Miss me
dude.
with that shit,
You got so many emails at work just piled up.
I'm like,
I'm avoiding spoilers, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
oh, that's good. Plot.
Blah.
Plot.
Plot, 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 plot.
I want somebody to actually vomit while saying plot.
I'm
Like,
you know
commit
how
to the
many
bit,
times
dude.
I wanted to do it.
That'd be good, dude.
If
Just
I get a
fucking-
garbage can here, I could probably throw up right
Are
now.
you guys excited
As
for the
long-
fucking trappies, dude?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
What's
Sorry.
a fucking trappy? dude?
Whenever we decide we're doing it, like I'm
Yeah,
not
when
gonna
we
be
Cody
doing
won.
it?
I'm
We're
not gonna
doing
be
it the 30th,
excited
right?
We said the
until-
30th. Yeah.
Did we really?
Yeah.
Yeah. The 30th.
Well,
Yeah, until someone else
Okay.
changes it.
let's
I
see.
thought Cody. I thought
don't-
you
I
have
don't
something
believe
on
we
the
did.
30th.
He does, but it gets out early.
Does
Yeah.
it?
Cody, I'm checking the calendar in Discord, and you haven't updated that since 2022.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
So
I
It's
already
not-
do. I already do literally everything else. PJ, how
Yeah.
about you update the fucking calendar? How does that
Yeah.
sound?
So that means
Yo, I got
2023 is
TikTok.
pretty open.
I got
so,
TikTok.
you know.
stay away from me, dude.
PJ's our social media manager, bro. Like, he's on that shit.
Mhm.
Plot.
Are we done talking about that?
I don't like is 30th the date? Like, is that for real?
30th is the date.
What
Is the
time?
day.
We'll figure it out.
I
The
don't know
only
what
thing
time.
on my calendar for the
You
30th
got
is-
calendar
Why are
locked,
we doing
bro.
scheduling at the beginning? This is the worst
The
show I've
only
ever seen.
shut the fuck up, man.
This
The
is what
only
happens when you
thing-
get too big.
Yeah, it's true. The only thing I have for the 30th is Harris takes the D. That's all I got, brother. Like,
It's like when I watched the H3 podcast and I watched them just sit there trying to figure out what they're Ubering for food.
you watching?
Mm.
You know
I
what
would
I'm saying?
fucking hate that,
You
dude.
fucking watching?
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Episode 19. Tomon and Valhalla clash at the junkyard, and the fight looks like they're in slow motion. The fights are fucking dookie.
Even
It's
at
like-
1.5.
Just no impact. Takamichi, of course, is shitting himself and getting absolutely blasted. Kazutora goes for Mikey, and Hanma starts fighting Draken. While Takamichi is pissing himself, Mitsuya is like, grow the fuck up. Fight. Do something. Anything, dude. You're the fuck. I would kill to be the main character in this fucking show. And they give it to you? So then Takamichi gets some semblance of resolve and actually punches someone after Chief Yu shows up to talk to him.
It already fucked my brain because I could pick any other character in the show and they would be a better main character.
Yeah.
In the exact
Yeah.
same.
Yeah,
Yes.
1000%.
Yep. Yeah.
I like. I hate it too because like the premise of the show is neat. They can
Yes.
make
Yeah.
it,
And I love
so
it. I
cool,
love the setting too. I love it. It's
Yeah.
just a fucking Yakuza game. Like
Right?
it's fun.
Mhm.
Yeah, it
but
could be so fun
fuck,
and
dude.
weird and cool
Mhm.
and neat and violent, and then they gave us the worst
Yeah.
main character ever.
Hmm.
I went
Not
from
great.
dope to rope, you know? Like
Yep,
The old rope a dope.
the
you
old
know?
rope a
Dope.
dope, dude.
So yeah, Takamichi's still getting his ass whipped, but it's at least he's like actually punching people now. Toman is losing their spirit, and Draken is like, "Don't worry, BB, I'll carry you." Takamichi shows up, just windmilling and screaming, and that fires everybody up. And they're like, "Hell yeah, dude, let's fucking go!" And Draken is
This-
unchained.
I need a second. That's me in an ARAM, baby.
Yeah,
That's the strat, dude. I'm
Yep.
there
Fucking
for
spin to win,
moral
baby.
support, and I'm
Yep.
there to just be spinning, baby.
Yep. Kazutora lures Mikey over to some piled up cars, and two dudes show up to make it a 3v1 fight. The dudes end up grabbing Mikey, and Kazutora just bashes Mikey's brain with a muffler, much like his brother.
Huh.
It's like, I'm gonna give you the fucking brother supreme, and fucking bashes him upside the head.
We're gonna call this brother too, dude. Electric Boogaloo.
He's like, "Is your name head caved in? Cause I caved your brother's head in."
No, I hate. You're dumb.
Oof.
You're so dumb.
Bunch of
So
you have to
fucking
DNA test because you're a bunch of head caved in, man.
Oh my
That's stupid.
God.
knock, head caved in.
Oh.
There's gonna be 2 hits. Your head and it caving in.
Like, you know how like we always be like, "Ah, man, I'm autistic." I truly think, like, if we needed any more proof, one episode of this, everybody will find the tism.
Yeah.
It's actually a doctor note, basically. I can just show that. I can go to CBS.
Clip any 30 seconds of the podcast.
Doc said, "I'm out." What doctor? Me, dude. Watch this. Your job's just like, yeah, no, go ahead, go home. It's fine.
Go ahead. Here's the spinny hat.
Yeah, we know you're about to tiz out.
So apparently Mikey got the mufflers don't hurt my head gene because somehow he's still alive and asked Kazutora if he is his enemy. Are you my enemy?
Are you my enemy?
It was either gonna go that way or it was gonna go the Imagine Dragons route, right?
Mm,
It was
Yep.
one of the two.
Yep,
I'm happy
both
with
good.
this one. Both
Yeah.
great, you know?
yep. So this mentally punches Kazutora back to when his dad hit his mom and he had to choose between them.
They took us way back,
Yeah,
dude.
dude. Mikey said, "Are you my enemy?" And Kazutora's like, "My mom hit my dad. I had to choose between them." And he snap back to
What
reality.
happens when you don't process trauma, man?
Yeah, and it makes sense for what he does next, because then he's like, "I'm bad. You're my enemy. I kill you. Hero."
He's got flawless logic.
Yeah.
He's a fucking
Man is
genius, dude.
Crazy.
You know
I
what
like
they
this,
say.
dude. I thought
You know what
this
they
was
say.
good.
Yeah, no,
And
I
everybody's
I
a
like
hero
his
in their
mental
own
breakdown,
story.
dude.
Mm-hmm.
They should have followed him,
Yeah.
not Takemichi.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool.
He said, if they're the ops, they don't call the cops.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So yeah, flawless logic, and then proceeds to beat the fuck out of Mikey with the muffler. Then Mikey asks, "Is that why you killed my brother? Because he was your enemy?"
You're my enemy.
Hmm? Also, the voice actors in the fucking dub are dookie.
They are
I
not.
watched
Yeah.
it subbed.
It's
They're
the
so
worst.
bad.
It's the worst.
I don't feel
So
like the
bad.
sub was good either. I
It
mean,
was
Draken's voice
much
in sub
better.
is really good, but
It was much better than fucking. Like, I understand they're middle schoolers, but
Mhm.
Takemichi actually sounded like a middle schooler. in the
Yeah.
fucking- It was rough.
Him in our language, bad.
Yep.
Bad.
Mm-hmm. So then Mikey goes X Games mode and kicks Kazutora in the temple while also a dude is still holding onto his leg.
dude, that was pretty cool.
That shit was
Yeah, that dude holding on, he's like, "What the fuck?"
he was like, I'm flying through the air right now. This is not good. I don't know what the fuck is going on. He said, I have no idea how this is happening. He's just holding onto his leg like
He's fucking Ricky Bobby, dude.
how the
Yeah,
fuck is this
100%.
happening right now?
Oh fuck, dude. End episode.
Yeah, let's get some Mortal Kombat Armageddon out of Streets of Rage.
Don't you
yeah.
dare compare this to Armageddon. Don't you dare, dude.
But you didn't hear Scooter in the background yelling fire when this all started?
No.
And the one dude's like swinging and like not hitting anything. I'm like, dude, that's me at the rave, baby.
Episode 20. Mikey collapses after beating the brakes off of the 3 dudes and falls asleep about it. Valhalla takes this as their chance to kill Mikey, and all of them charge at him, led by one of the captains. Takemichi recognizes the captain and starts trying to get to Mikey. Before he can get there, Kasaki bashes the captain's head in with a punch, and Takemichi's like, "Oh, that's where I know that guy from. He was with Kasaki the first time I ever saw Kasaki, but I actually didn't know that was Kasaki at the time because I forgot, and I didn't plan well enough and look at the corkboard that Naoto set up.
Dude, does he actually do anything?
I don't think
He
so.
uses his power of deduction
Like,
To do
to
nothing.
get shit
Like-
done. Okay.
unironically, it would be fucking hilarious. It would go from like rope to dope as dope if the main character he had a character flaw where he just can't recognize faces. Like he's just
Yeah,
really bad
would
with
be.
faces.
Yeah.
And he just all the time is like, I gotta stop someone, but who?
He's just like waiting for someone to say their name. He's like,
Mhm,
"What's your name? Say it." I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
mhm.
I know that guy from somewhere.
Tomana's psyched that Kisaki saved Mikey and Takamichi freaks out. Bachi shows up out of nowhere like Randy Orton and DDTs Kisaki's head with a pipe.
That's an RKO, but go ahead.
DDRTO.
You're wrong.
I knew I should have consulted the fucking.
You
It's
should've,
okay.
dude.
It's
beforehand.
okay. Well, okay. Like, let me tell you why you're still right. Because Randy Orton does do a DDT where he
Mhm.
holds the guy's feet off the second
Oh, I
rope
know.
and goes "Wah, blah, blah," and then like
Yeah,
drops him. And it's a
That's what I
DDT.
was
It's a good-
talking about. Yeah, that's what I was talking
Okay,
about.
don't. God damn it.
Class.
He knows. I like
Thank
you
you,
know.
Harris.
He knows. You're welcome.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm a scholar. Okay.
He's a wrestling savant.
Baji is after Kisaki, but Chifu and Takamichi try to stop him. Baji knocks the fuck out of Chifu and says, "Stay out of my way. You're stupid and I hate you." Baji says, "I'll give you 10 seconds to swing or I'm leaving," and then counts down. And Chifu is bitch made. So Takamichi just bear hugs Baji and Kazutora stabs Baji.
Mm.
Takamichi then looks at Baji and he's like, "'Tis but a scratch, bro." And then starts to fight 50 dudes. In no time, he's up to Kisaki, ready to bash his brains in, but then he coughs up blood from the wound that he was hiding and collapses. End episode.
Yeah, this gets a WWE out of Romeo and Juliet, the one with Leonardo DiCaprio.
This is gonna be a fast podcast. Holy
Yeah, dude.
shit, dude.
We are
I
cruising.
was not lying.
There's
I didn't
not
miss anything.
A lot that happened.
No,
Yeah.
dude. Because
He's
the
right.
show is dog shit.
No, because you don't understand. It's not a plot-driven show.
Oh my
It's
god.
character.
Oh, I wish I had guns. Oh, I wish I had guns. I'd just fucking shoot the fuck out of my head.
Oh, it's a credit-driven show.
It's just,
Yeah, dude.
It's dude. It's just trying to get you to the opening as fast as possible. Maybe, dude. Maybe that's why I don't dislike it as much as you, because I never skip the intro. I was like, yeah, dude, this show's good.
Oh, yeah.
Always in a good mood.
Oh,
you
yeah?
know?
That too.
Episode 21. Chifu rushes to Baji and wonders when he got stabbed. He's like, "Kisaki, you fucking bitch. You're a fucking skunk."
When did he get stabbed? When I seen him get stabbed? What?
Yeah, like, did nobody see him get stabbed
don't-
with
so
a
they
fucking
didn't-
large metal object?
They
Yeah,
didn't.
dude.
They didn't see it because Takamichi knocked him away, and so I think
With
that's
his
what they were trying to
head.
tell me, is that I don't know why
I know,
Takamichi
so
didn't
weird.
understand.
I know
like,
what they're trying to
that
tell you.
motherfucker got stabbed.
Yeah.
Got
everybody.
stabbed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Takamichi's
stabbed.
like, he said he didn't though.
That
It's like
that
he watched the
man-
knife go into him. Yeah, but
that
he said
man
he
is
didn't.
not okay.
Yeah, yeah. Legally, you have to tell me if you got stabbed.
Legally.
Okay.
Yeah, like that would be the first thing I'd say if I got stabbed. I'd be like, "Did you stab me? You legally have to tell me." If you stabbed me."
You cannot lie to me.
You cannot lie to me because you've already done it. It's double jeopardy.
Yeah.
So Kisaki tries to get Mikey mad in order for Mikey to kill Kazutora. He's like, "Man, you see that dude? Fucking stab that guy.
Stab
That's
it.
great." It's a fucking Anchorman line.
Yeah. You see that shit, dude? Kazutori stabbed Baji.
Stab
I've
the
been
guy.
meaning to talk to you about that. You're gonna be wanted by Mikey
Yeah.
to be murdered.
And then Mikey slowly starts walking towards Kazutora. And he's like, "You know, the only reason I didn't fuck you up before was because Baji kept saying, oh, no, he's just crazy. It's okay. He's just mad at you because he's mad at him. Okay." He says, "Now you're going to die." I don't know. That's it. That's all there is to it. You know, kill my brother once, shame on you. Hit me in the head with a pipe like my brother. Shame on me.
Shame on
Even
you.
then. I don't know. That's it. Hanma tries to step up, and Mikey just kicks the life out of him.
Dude.
Like he
Mhm.
he kicks foam out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That boy hit him so hard he got rabies.
Yeah, he had an allergic reaction to getting kicked in the head.
For real, dude. He thought he was
Fucking-
like we
You know
saw
they
it in
do allergy
Baki.
tests like they have on his a bunch of dots, and then the doctor just kicks the head. Yeah, he
Yeah.
hates that. He
Like,
hates that.
It
for
does
sure.
not like that.
We saw Dorian get punched so hard he became like a 5-year-old. Now we
Yeah.
saw a motherfucker get kicked so hard he became a dog. You know, that's wild.
Yeah. So Valhalla sees this and starts running away, and Mikey just starts punching and kicking Kazutora. Baji's somehow still alive and calls out to Mikey. And then he climbs down by them and stabs himself with a butterfly knife and says, "Now you free."
That shit went pretty hard.
That's
That
why
shit was-
Baji
yeah.
was dope, dude. He's
Dude,
like,
Yeah, Baji
It's
was
no,
fucking
no.
awesome, and I wish,
Yeah.
and I wish we could just see him over.
Yeah,
at
Yeah,
wish
we got him
everybody
for
else.
like
Wish we cared when he was on.
Yeah,
and
I
then-
wish they told us why
Yeah.
we should care about him before we had a full episode of watching him slowly die, and me going,
Yep.
"Why the fuck do I care?" To then seeing everything after. God, this
Yeah.
show sucks dick.
he was
dude.
in 3 episodes,
Oh,
and
it's a-
2 of them were back, just
it's a-
fucking backflashes.
It's a
that's all.
time travel show,
Right.
So if we watched it from the back, from the last episode to the front, right?
now you understand.
Right?
Oh, dude, show might be a
Mhm.
dope.
Show might be a dope.
If they
show
say
might
that if
be a
you
dope,
watch
dude.
the show backwards, it's the same show as it is forwards.
Fuck, dude.
Fuck, dude.
So Baji takes like 20 minutes to die, and literally only tells Takamichi and Shifu that Kasaki's the enemy.
Yeah, what the
It's like,
fuck?
hey, I need to tell just you two
Yeah.
because I don't.
Even though Mikey is like standing right
Right
next to
there,
you.
Yeah.
dude.
This
Yeah.
show could be over. Hey, yo, Mikey, that's the bad guy.
That's the
Kill
guy,
him.
dude.
Kill him.
Fucking
Show
dude.
sucks, dude.
It is
Insane.
quite frustrating. Like,
Yeah,
It like he
like
beat,
that
like, he-
happens a lot in the shows, but like
Yeah.
this is just
It's
not.
just egregious, man.
Yeah,
And he's only opening up now that he's dying. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
there was no reason he couldn't have been like, yeah, I seen
Yeah.
that shit.
Classic hero.
There would have been some people who've been like, yeah, I believe him.
Mhm.
Baji's
Right,
good
like-
shit.
why would he not? Why would Baji not just talk to Mikey? They're like best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, he was kind of an accessory to his brother's murder, but
Yeah.
they were still
They
cool.
got over that.
yeah. Anyway, after Baji's finally dead, Mikey unpauses from pushing his fist through Kazutora's face. Then Takamichi stops Mikey and says that this is what Baji wanted. He said, "Stop. You absolute buffoon. Can't you see what he sacrificed himself for?" Mikey, I'm not convinced Mikey listened to any of that speech. He just saw the charm dropped and he's like, hey,
Yes.
Yeah.
he's still hanging on to this.
But then he didn't. Like that. Oh, yeah. See,
I
that's,
thought that
He
too.
dropped
that
it
had me super
Yeah.
fucked up. I was like,
weeks ago.
he's like, oh yeah, Baji like still had this. No, he fucking didn't,
Mm-mm.
dude.
He dropped that
Takamichi
shit.
had it.
yeah.
Yeah. He
What?
dropped it when he left Toman. He's fucking
Yeah.
done, dude.
Right.
Yep.
That would have made me want to kill that motherfucker more, dude.
Yep.
Motherfucker,
So
that
yeah, it's
cost
back-
50 fucking bucks, dude.
from back in the day. And episode 21.
Let's get to Anchorman out of Deadpool 2. Because that motherfucker
yeah.
took forever to die. You know?
You really
So-
did, dude.
Long, dude.
So long.
I thought that man was dead 17 times.
I know. This my
At least
favorite
he
gag
did
from
die.
Deadpool 2, dude. When he's just
Mhm.
trying to die and he's like, oh, I'm going towards light. No, it's just the moon. This just takes forever.
Episode 22. Flashback episode.
I hate it.
The founding members of Toman race motorcycles to a shrine. While at the shrine, Baji's like, damn, we should start a podcast. Everyone is like, hell yeah, great idea. That'd be so funny and unique of us. They decide all their positions in the podcast. And Mikey's like, guys, I got a name. Anime Trap House.
Nope.
And everyone's like, podcast sounds great. That name is Dookie.
They say art imitates real life, dude. This show's the dopest dope.
This is literally how it went down.
That's
a
it.
1000%
That's canon.
how it went down. I heard so much shit from everybody for a while too. Like,
I
man.
know.
And then I asked everybody what the name should be, and the best somebody could come up with was like, "Autists talk about anime." I'm like,
That was a suggestion. I remember that. Oh fuck!
I just
dude.
couldn't
It
believe
would
like
have been a little bit
that's-
more accurate. though.
That's the name that you want to put like on a shirt.
true,
like,
right.
Yeah, that's
fucking
like a descriptor,
stupid
not a
bitch.
fucking name.
Yeah, dude, exactly.
It's because
Fuck, y'all fucking people don't. He's fucking stupid, dude.
it's because people, like people didn't think we would be here 4 years later. They just
I
thought that
knew!
it would be like a little bit
Yeah.
of fun.
They
you
didn't.
know?
They didn't fucking bet on us.
They didn't
okay.
bet on us, bro. They didn't follow the heart of the cards.
Yeah.
I knew the whole time, baby.
Bought stonks
Yep.
right away.
So then they buy a single charm at the shrine and they give it to Baji to hold on to. It says traffic safety on it
Yeah, I don't.
I didn't understand that.
because
What was
you'll
that about?
always be safety from traffic.
because they
with
ride
that charm.
bikes.
Oh,
'Cause they
No,
ride
they went to
bikes.
traffic school,
They went to
traffic safety school. hmm
Oh
Saying
yeah,
everybody
I also,
should legally get their driver's licenses and not drive
at
unlicensed.
12.
Yes.
Yep.
I also love that
Mhm.
Cody's been trying to figure out what kind of gang they are, and the answer is motorcycles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in a motorcycle gang, you still do hood shit.
That's
to
literally
get
what
money.
Maji stands for. Is motorcycle.
No,
in
no.
Japanese.
Motorcycles.
But
That's what they
how are
do.
gonna- You think
I
that's
don't
like-
know how to hear any more about motorcycles.
You think that's what like Hell's Angels is about? You know, like you walk into a bar and they're all just sitting there, and you're like, "Yeah, so like, what are we gonna do? Like, how are we gonna make money?" Shit, they're like money. Motorcycles, dude. We get on them and we ride.
We're doing it, dude.
That's
And then
it, dude.
And then we hit a Chili's later, dude. Like,
Yeah.
what more do you
We
want?
stop in a bar, we drink, we fight 3 motherfuckers, and then we ride again, dude.
Oh man.
Back in the presence, the cops are already here, Kane, and Kazutora hangs around by Baji, and he's like, "I'm gonna feel sorry about this for the rest of my life." Then bows, and then they leave. A few days/weeks later, nobody said dead air. You fucking nerds, dude.
Dead air, dude.
I thought it was a purposeful
I thought it was
pause.
suspense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so used to Harris doing it that I always think it's like there's like a point.
No, just trying to keep you on your toes.
Yeah, you fucked
A
it.
few days/weeks later, Chifu visits Baji's grave and splits a yakisoba. That's because back in the day, Baji would always have Chifu yak on his soba.
Ooh.
Got him.
Got him.
In another flashback, Chifu is hot shit at school and just beats up dudes. He goes to beat Baji's ass, but Baji just looks like a nerd and that doesn't know ass shit fuck about kanji. They end up hanging out for a bit, and on the way home from school, Chifu gets confronted by a gang whose relative is one of the dudes that Chifu beat up. The gang beats on Chifu until Baji shows up, and Baji spreads their cheeks and spits in their holes. Chifu sees this and wants Baji to spit in his hole.
Yep.
Back in the present,
Mhm.
Mikey shows up, and Takamichi and Draken go visit Kazutora. Kazutora's like, "I'm about to neck." And then Draken says, "No, don't. Mikey forgives." And Kazutora's like, "Okay." End episode 22.
Yo, he's on his Kyle arc right now, bro.
He is.
I told you,
This
Dude,
shit
dude.
is
dude.
fucking moving, dude.
Did I miss any part in that episode?
You really
though?
didn't, which is the crazy
He,
thing.
You
he
didn't.
understands exactly what I say when I say that.
I can't wait for episode 23. This
He's
is going to be
cooking.
amazing.
I do gotta say,
it is.
I did have a laugh out loud moment.
Yeah.
I didn't know to say this now or like previously when Bocce is dying and he's talking to his
Did
little
you call
butt
him
pal.
Bocce?
Fucking
Bocce?
Bocce Ball. When Bocce Ball
Bocce
died.
Bocce Ball is dying, dude.
I forgot his name already. When he's dying and he's talking to his butt buddy, and it's like, "Hey, we should split." I forget what it was. split.
Yakisoba.
Yakisoba. We should split a yakisoba, huh? It's just like, and you find out that it's like the first time they met, they did that, right? I just was trying to imagine like a similar scenario in my life. I imagined me dying, looking at Cody, and Cody being like, "Hey, we should split a gas engine, just like old times."
We should get a gas engine and talk about fucking for a while.
This is the first time we met. I was a young teenager, just humping shit, and it was a gas engine. We were in a class. There's a gas engine,
It's true.
and the idea of us talking about split roasting one.
That'd be
I
the
need a
first-
fucking flashback for that story.
Brother,
Yeah.
brother, you just did what the show did. Like you told
Yeah,
You
I
told the
tried to
story
tell-
after the joke. I'm like waiting for it to be funny or like gas engine. I'm like, I don't get it. And then you told me why it's funny. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
tell the story the other way. Tell the story backwards. Play the
Do you want-
podcast back.
Do you want me to
podcast
tell
just
it? Do you want me to do
forward
it?
backwards.
Oh fuck.
Kyle
Yeah,
does
you
this
got
all
me.
the time, and
You
he's
got me.
like, "Whatever,
Fucking
dude,
DJ
they'll
Ray.
get it." I'm like, "No, bro, no, they fucking won't."
Well, you guys don't have gas engines?
What? Nobody fucks gas engines in high school with their friends?
Yeah.
I
As they
immediately
should.
went to like, was it in a car or was it maybe it was a lawnmower? Like,
Nope.
were they at his house?
That
Nah.
was so
Was it
out
somebody
of left
else's
field,
car?
man. Like
Yeah, you're welcome.
that was
Thank you,
wild.
Kyle. I got the joke, Kyle, and I liked it a
Yeah.
lot.
I would hope that you would at least get it. If anybody on earth was to get it, it would have to be you. Like
1 out of 1 people that I wanted to get it got it.
Oh.
Okay?
I'm trying. Kyle treats the podcast like we're just me and him are in an isolated area reminiscing about things that only
We're hanging
we
out.
know.
We're hanging out.
we're hanging out.
We're hanging out. Is this live?
Fucking hell.
This is
Oh,
live.
fuck,
bro.
dude.
Bro, you're clocked in.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this gets an anime out of Malibu's Most Wanted.
This gets a fucking
good.
small gas engines class out of fucking a small
Yep.
gas engine. That's what this gets, dude.
Episode 23. Takamichi talks to Draken, and Draken says, make sure you show up at the next Tomon meeting because Mikey has something to tell him. They head to Draken's place in the brothel, and Takamichi almost commits reverse statutory rape. Draken thanks Takamichi for saving Mikey, and he leaves. Takamichi sees Emma, and she's going into Mikey's arms, saying that she loves him. Crazy. Hina and Naoto show up out of nowhere to get to the bottom of it. They find out that Emma is Mikey's half-sister after a bunch of garbage. Draken gives Emma a stuffed bear for her birthday. Takamichi heads to Mitsuya's school and runs into Pe. Mitsuya is apparently the president of the sewing club and gives Takamichi a specially made Tomon uniform, the first he's made since the first uniforms. So who's making the other ones? That's crazy.
That's also what they do as a gang.
Oh,
I'm
they
pretty sure that's
sew.
just a sweatshop.
Yeah.
inside
Yeah,
of that.
It is.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
makes them
Young-
do it.
Yep.
Young Asians.
At the Tomon meeting the next day, Mikey shows up with Hanma and the episode ends.
That's
There it is.
That's wild.
There it is.
This
There it
gets
is.
an assassin aristocrat,
job.
whatever it was called, out of Naruto.
Naruto.
I whenever I
That
tell
is a
people
fucking
about this
Naruto
podcast, I
Sasuke.
relate it to like Mystery Science Theater, you know?
hmm
That's big.
And now that I'm sitting in a Kyle podcast,
How does it feel? You strapped in?
it feels like the movies at 4 times speed, and the people and the people at the bottom are just like, nothing to say.
Yep.
They're just like, yeah.
Justin's just doing the DVD commentary. That's it.
Yeah.
me.
Yep.
That dude,
How
like
does it feel?
there was nothing.
That's it. That's all
like,
that happened.
He said the thing, right? The dude was standing in the shower like the girl was gonna come in, and he's like, "I'm about to fuck." Like he literally had that thought in his head, like he was
Mhm.
he was ready to fuck a teenager, like
said
It was like
words
for
of the
3
moment.
minutes.
in a brothel. You
Yep.
know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was that scene alone. Yeah, that scene alone was 3 minutes.
Yep.
It's a 10-minute episode, dude.
Yeah,
Like
gotta cut out their fucking
Yes.
recap.
The only other thing that happened was that he got punched in the face by Hina because she was wrong about something. Or no, he was
Yeah.
staring at Emma's
He was looking
boobs.
at her. Yeah.
Yeah. And then she's like, "What are you looking at?" And he's like, "Bitch, you ain't putting out."
Yeah. Yeah.
You
So
know what you
obviously
did.
I omitted some of the more important facts, but you know, the spirit's there.
They're
Whatever,
fucking
dude.
Stupid, dude. I don't. This episode was not good.
It's just a waste of
I
fucking
blew it. I
time.
blew it.
It
from
was
my
a waste
brain.
of time.
It's
Look,
crazy that
but
they're
like-
the episode right before the last one make it literally pointless. Just
But let
do
me
it.
let me
nuts.
tell you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you
You know
this.
how often that is.
I have
Mhm.
seen more anime do the opposite, where like the last episode is like filler, right? And then
I'm looking at you, Demon Slayer season 1.
You're
dude,
right.
fucking remember that was a whole filler arc at the end
It
of
was
it.
a whole
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
Parasite was like
Yep.
that too, wasn't it?
I think so.
The last episode didn't mean shit.
Yeah. So like I would rather this so you end on a high note than the opposite.
Or they just write a good show.
You can't ask for
No.
that, dude. You can't. No, that's
How
too
dare
much,
you?
dude. You can't do
How
that.
dare you?
That's
They could make it 12 and take Takamichi out of the whole fucking show.
Episode 24. Mikey announces that Valhalla is now underneath Tomon as an affiliate, and they are married by Kasaki.
boom.
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yep. After that, Chifu makes a speech. He's like, I'm only following one person here, and that's Takamichi. And Takamichi's like,
He's like,
Yeah.
Takamichi who?
what?
Let me cry about it.
Yeah, he starts crying and then goes shakes Naoto's hand about it.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm captain. Put her there.
Did it, dude. Fucking
It's
crushed
just,
it.
it's still so funny that he just goes to this person's house and it's like, hey, can I
Mhm.
shake your little brother's hand? And this kid he does it every time.
Every
Every
time,
time.
dude.
What is happening when he comes back, right? Like he's like, why the fuck
Yeah.
am I here? What? And they're like, oh, I'm a captain of Tomon, dude. I'm gonna fuck everything. You
Mhm.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
dude.
because he's like full in his teen arc. At least like
Yeah.
the 26-year-old version of him is like trying to hold back, maybe
hmm
not because of moral qualms, just because like he thinks he's got more important things to do. But like this
Isn't it-
guy back in the day, like when he goes back in time again in the second season, if he's still alive, like he's gonna come in and he's gonna be in a fucking orgy, bro.
Yep. 100%.
He's gonna have all kinds of STDs.
Does anybody think that anybody else is still like other time travelers exist, or do you think
I
that's
thought-
just kind of washed?
I thought
'Cause we hoped-
Kasaki was one of them.
I
Right.
still
Right.
think
I think
Kasaki.
I
still
still
is.
think because he asked him at the end.
Think so?
Well, we'll
And
get
He's
then
to
like,
that.
what are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
He's like,
definitely.
"What are you?
He's definitely
Some kind of
something.
suicide.
I thought
squad?
that was like referencing being a Judas.
Oh.
I don't know. I mean, because he
So,
calls
like,
him a
I don't-
hero, and I was like,
I didn't get the vibe that he had any inclination of him being a time traveler.
There's got to be one more. Like,
Yeah.
if there's not,
Absolutely.
If there's not, is a complete waste.
like, yeah, like what
It's
are
already
you-
a complete waste.
No, I
Yeah.
think I don't know. I like the ending of this season. I'm kind of interested to see what happens next season.
I mean, I already know it's Naoto that
Watch
shot
it
the
alone.
gun. Naoto fucking busts through the door. No knock warrant. Fucking shot Kasaki. Yep.
And then he shoots him, and then he looks at fucking, he looks at Takamichi and goes, "Do that shit," and then shakes his hand.
Yeah.
And the whole next season is a PSA on how hard it is to get a gun in Japan. Because
Yep.
he's like, I gotta get a gun.
He's just
I
trying to
don't
get it
know.
done the whole time.
I don't know what to do.
Back in the present, Takamichi is led into a car by some dude after leaving the DVD store that he used to work at. He's freaked out and looks through his phone for Naoto's number, but can't find it.
Dude, that fit he was in though. That's a hot fit.
He looked good.
It was
He
like,
looked like, you know what he looked like? He looked like fucking Team Skull from Pokemon.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, right?
He got that Team Skull fit, dude.
Dude, that was dope. Team Skull was fire.
hmm Yeah. Are they the ones that fucking like went around like?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were like,
Yeah,
they
they're
were
like-
like,
yeah.
it was pretty good.
They were
They
fucking
were-
dope.
They
That
were
was
like
Sun and
Cody,
Moon, right?
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
dude.
fuck?
they're everything Cody wishes he could.
Every
be,
time I see
okay?
Cody, that's how he greets me. He's like,
He's like, so, I listen to rap. So,
What up?
it used to be different. We used to try to touch each other's dicks. I don't know what's better.
I would rather touch each other. I don't ever. Can we just touch each other's dicks, dude?
what the? What?
Hey, Cody,
What?
car engine. Feel me?
Oh. Hey, Harris.
I don't get it.
That Marvel game.
Oh, Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Marvel
yeah.
Ultimate Alliance, Harris.
I did think about that.
Harris.
Kyle was saying the thing.
AMC, bro.
AMC, bro. Fucking popcorn. Feel me?
Hey, under the seats.
I'm getting all of these. You're mad that only one person got. I got all
It's because
these.
I share my life with you, Kyle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
The real one though. If I had to tell Cody something that only we would know, I'd be like, getting a hooker pregnant. What's up?
Dude.
Oh,
Yeah, and nobody knows, do
And
you?
nobody know- you don't know if we got a hooker pregnant, bro.
Yeah. What's going on in the old noggin noodle, you stupid
What are you
bitch?
doing now? You fucking cooked, son.
You're fucking washed, bro.
Dude,
yep.
take a seat.
That's what he thought. I was the hooker. I was the hooker.
Jesus Christ.
I have an illegitimate
End
son
this
right
shit.
there, dude.
He gets out of the car and a bunch of dudes bow to him, and he's like, "That's weird." Some of them are even his old middle school friends. He's like, "Hey, I know that guy. Hey, I know that guy." He goes up to this really tall building, and Chief
Yo,
Hughes
Kyle
is
is
second
cheeked up in that
command.
robe, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah,
Hell yeah.
dude is eating it. Okay. Proceed.
Takamichi goes to a dinner with a bunch of other higher ups in Toman and recognizes a bunch of them. After some shit talking by some of the members, Kisaki, the head of Toman, shows up and asks Chief Yu and Takamichi, "Hey, let's talk. Let's talk for a minute." And Takamichi's like, "Cool, awesome. Nothing
Talking's
weird
fun.
about this. I like talking."
I've never watched a Godfather movie.
Right.
Nope. Turns out Mikey's disappeared and Draken was executed. So future's already looking up.
Nobody knows.
Future's
know,
already.
GG.
knows this happened.
Thank God everything I did, which was absolutely nothing, panned out in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, he saved everybody.
I saved them all.
Yep.
I'm gonna save everybody.
So Kasaki's talking to Chief Yu and Takamichi's like, gives him some scotch or whatever. He's like, "Hey, I'm sorry for how that Baji shit went down like 12 years ago. That was my bad. I know it'll probably come as a shock, but I was the leader of Valhalla.
Mm.
You know,
Crazy,
didn't
I
go
know.
down like that.
Crazy.
I know.
I know.
I know. Mind blown. You don't have to show it. It's okay." And then, so they finish their drink, and then Kasaki's looking out the window. He's like, "Hey, you remember that thing I said about Baji? I'm actually glad that he died."
I was lying. So the reason I didn't lie to you 2 seconds ago is there's absolutely no reason.
None.
But you know, why
I
did
just
I
thought it
tell
was
you that
funny.
before making you take the drink when I could have just had you
Yeah.
drink? I
He's
don't
like,
know.
I almost broke. I almost fucking gave it away.
I was
almost
sad.
had me. Almost had me. You know.
I almost had me, dude. I was so close.
Yeah, so Chief Yu and Takamichi, their vision goes blurry. They pass out. Takamichi wakes up, strapped to a chair. Next to him is Chief Yu, also strapped to a chair. Kasaki's like, "You fucking rat. You fucking rat." And then he shoots Takamichi's thigh. And Takamichi's like, "What the fuck is happening right now?" And then he's like, "All right, Chief Yu, you're going to die. Say your last words." Chief Yu's like, looks at Takamichi's like, "You're my partner. You're my boy. Toman's yours now," and then gets his brain blown out.
You know, that's
Yep.
the moment where like Takamichi's gotta be like, can you distance yourself a little
Right.
bit?
Ride or die, am I right? Literally right now.
We are totally together.
He really did go back like that. He was
Really
like, "It's all
did.
me. It's not him.
It's on me.
Don't worry about it." And then before he's about to die, he's like,
See it, partner.
"You and me.
You
dude."
got this. You
He's
will
like-
complete
he
our
looked at him,
mission.
He looked
You
at him
will-
and said, "Hey, gas engine, bro. That's it." Fucking, like, what are you doing?
Gas engine, dog.
Fuck.
Oh fuck. Yeah. So gets his brain blown out, and then the screen goes black. Another
Boom.
gunshot. Episode ends. Season ends.
Was there anything after the credits or no?
No.
Because the credits were going during the meeting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who the
It's
fuck
called the
is
Demon
it?
Slayer.
Yeah.
There's a moment where I'm like, man, Takamichi really can't handle the situation that he's in. But then I got to remember that he's a 26-year-old in a 14-year-old in a 26-year-old in a 14-year-old in a
Yeah.
26-year-old body.
He's like a
Ugh, that's like a
Russian bastard, bro,
turducken, dude.
Yeah, let's get a summertime rendering out of Game of Thrones.
Why couldn't he be like, yeah, I'm dealing with a bunch of fucking stupid ass almost teens, almost teens/teens. How about I just outthink them, dude? Like, how about
I don't know why he ever goes back into the future, because obviously he doesn't need Naruto to like take care of him, because when the future does change, he's not even near him anymore.
Yeah.
So, like, why go back?
What if he goes all the way to the future, then accidentally touches dude's hand, and then he's in the future from then, like 30 years?
That's
Good point. Good point.
probably be a
Ah,
better
fuck.
show.
I'll fuck go back.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel
I don't
like
know.
some of the mechanics of the time stuff could be better, and like this show is very obviously not aimed at us. Like I just feel like I get that. Like this speaks to the teenager in me. You feel me? But like
I hope
nah.
no teenagers are in you, buddy.
Yeah, dude. I need you to
Hey.
relax, Harris.
Hey, I'm not trying to
No,
say
I
anything after
don't.
that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I
Don't know, dude.
You either know or you don't know, And if you don't know, I don't know. And if you
I
think
hated
that I
that.
know what I'm talking about, I don't know. You
I
know
don't-
what I'm saying?
If you think I know, I promise I don't know.
I
Hey.
promise. I have no idea. I don't know. Like there's something interesting here. I think some of the characters are cool, but
Man,
I just dude, the main character is so bad.
So
It's
bad.
so
you'd either be
bad.
the best or worst teacher of my life, because I feel like I could put out the worst fucking assignment. Be like, I think there's something cool here. I'm giving it an A. Or your hood would be up.
Yeah.
I'd put out the best fucking thing in the world. And you'd be like, fail. I'd be like, what the fuck was that? And you're like,
Yeah.
my hood's up. I don't know.
dude, it's just like I am, as mysterious as what is that song from Mulan where he's like to be
It's-
a man?
I'll make a
Who
man out
knows?
of you.
It's mysterious.
Is it
No one
Mhm.
knows.
mysterious as
Harris?
the dark side of the moon, dude? That's just me.
You would go up to Harris and be like, hey, why'd I get an F on my paper? And he'd just be like, if you don't know, then you can't afford it.
Yeah.
And then you would just walk away confused.
Mhm.
You'd be like, you think I know? You're like, you're the teacher.
Yeah. I'm like, what was I? Let me look at it now. Be like, yeah, I'll probably give you a C on this.
Yeah,
you know?
He would look at the paper he just handed you with an F. He'd be like, yeah, I'll probably give you like a C on that, dude. You're like, you didn't.
You know,
Like,
the teen in me. Yeah, he said he'd give you a C.
yeah, that boy's got some shit going on.
That boy
you know?
is unbelievable. So you're not getting a C.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd watch a second. I'd give the second season like 2 or 3 episodes. Like
Yep.
if it was moderately interesting, I would stay in it. But I don't feel like if I wasn't invested in the first 3 episodes that I keep going. Like I think
Yeah.
I did that with like Dr. Stone season 2. I watched like the first 2 episodes and I was like, miss me on it. And I think it was the same with like Promise Neverland. I was like, I don't feel like this is
I could definitely see
Good
you
enough.
watching the first few.
Yeah.
I could see that. And if
Yeah.
it was it was like if you put me on the same fucking ride, I'm out.
like
Peace out.
if you're gonna toy with me again, because like I also struggled to think about like, would this show have benefited from being 12 episodes? I don't know. I think like the arc structure in this was fine. Like, I think it was very concrete on like, you know, you're going back here from this time and
Mhm.
then you're going to see what happens. Like, you have to go back and save Draken from fucking dying, right? You got to stop Kisaki
Right.
and Mikey from meeting. You got to like make sure that Baji doesn't die, right? Like, I
I'll
don't
do
know.
you one better. The show would benefit from 0 episodes.
I don't think that's true. Like, most of
do.
the time when we watch an anime that like people rant and rave about, I'm like, I don't get it. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
This one, I'm definitely like, I can understand why people would be interested. Like, fucking dude, summertime rendering is forever gonna just live rent free in my head of
That show
how
fucking sucked. dude.
how beloved that show is.
It is.
for
People
how
say it's some of
much
the
I hate it.
best. People say it's
Yeah.
like pinnacle anime.
absolutely fucking insane.
I would watch this again rather than summertime rendering.
100%.
Like, there was just so much random shit in summertime rendering that was like, that felt like a waste of energy, right? Because they explained shit for a whole episode just to break the rule the next episode.
Dude, and
Yeah.
it ended up being a fucking whale, dude.
Yeah.
It
What
was
the
a
fuck
whale.
was that?
whale all along. Like, they were like,
Holy shit.
someone
Whale-driven.
watched some Miyazaki movies and were like, what if we did time travel with this and like went all fucking out, you know? Yeah, I don't know. This is fine. This is a stereotypical anime in my opinion. Like, there's
Mhm.
nothing super cool to write home about, but there's nothing like super like this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. For me, at least.
Same.
I don't know. I feel similar to this as I did about Konosuba, right? Where everyone was like, "This fucking suck," and I'm like, I can understand how if you watch this, you were like, "This is an anime," right?
Yeah, I did not like Konosuba.
I could see how people thought it was funny at the time. I just feel like we watched way funnier things that spoke to me more on a spiritual
Yes,
level.
100%.
Yep.
Dang, Justin, you went.
So
we've
fast,
been
dude.
recording for
Yeah,
an
he
hour
smacked
and
this
30
shit in
minutes,
like,
dude.
Right?
yeah.
Mhm.
Do
I
you
could
want
have went faster, honestly.
Yeah, Cody, do you want to talk about what the categories are for the trapeze, or do you not have that ready yet? It's okay.
I
if you
don't have
it
that ready yet. Are you
Okay.
fucking kidding me?
Fine. What is the plan for next week? Are we still going on Thursday? Are we skipping until the trapeze?
That seems
That's a lot.
far.
That's a lot. We don't got to
Yeah.
do that.
Right.
I don't know. What
Watch
should
a
we do
movie?
next week?
I mean, we got 2 weeks until
We got
trapeze?
2 weeks.
2 weeks till
Yeah.
trapeze. We could do like a overdose.
I'm down.
okay. PJ,
I
don't you
can
have
finish.
one written?
I can finish Trigon. I'm
Okay.
basically there. So
It's the new Trigun?
Trigon Stampede, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Do we want to do so on the 28th? Is that when we want to do like the shit,
Just
like
meet.
prep stuff for trapeze?
I'll probably
Mhm.
prep it soon. Like
Okay.
categories and shit, because I'm gonna have to put those out so people can start voting on them.
Brother, you
right.
sure you don't want me to do it? I'll knock it
LMK,
out.
bro.
I'll knock it out tonight.
The fucking
mean,
14th, we can do.
We just need to figure out if we're gonna do
Do
the same
Trigon.
categories or not.
I think every category from last year was fire. I think
I do too.
I think it was
I don't remember
good.
last year.
There was a couple of them that were like we didn't really understand
Yep.
That's
like
true.
like what
The
it
scores.
meant, but I don't think it really fucking matters. Like we could just
It doesn't.
it's not like this is like a fucking like well, actually this anime, it's not one of those. Like we just say whatever the fuck
I
we
think
want.
I think we could also like, I mean, look, if we're gonna have a community, let's get them to do some fucking work for us, Like, email us, tell us what like categories you want to hear. We're not gonna do them, but
Mhm.
But
You can
like,
send us.
we might.
We
And
might.
if
Cody
we do,
will-
if we
Cody
do
will
do
open up
them,
the Spotify next year and see the messages.
Yeah, right.
if we do them, we're not gonna give you credit for it.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
our
It's
idea.
our
Yeah.
idea.
It's in
Stupid
our
bitch.
email box, you know.
The Trappies is really just our opportunity to tell the listeners how wrong they are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
so-
and to get upset about worst host or best
Yep.
host because we're
Yep.
not doing
Yeah.
worst host because people are afraid.
I
I
love it too.
mean-
One of our dope fucking listeners. I don't want to say the person because I don't remember who did it, but they listened to
Wow, dude.
last year's Trappies and they gave us everything that won, you know, that we did, so we can
Yeah.
like look back, have like a little. Because you
Hell
know
yeah,
the
dude.
Trappies aren't long enough, so like we need to
Yeah.
pad the time, you know.
It is
yeah,
true.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah,
I feel
That's
like
what I
last year's was short, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, last year
That's 'cause you guys got a voting system
10-hour,
down.
and then it
that
was
is
like,
true. We
Yeah.
got done pretty quick last year.
It was
right?
short.
It was like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the year
hours.
before that, it was
Small
like
time,
8,
baby.
dude. Like it was like
The
a
year
whole
before that was
day.
so fucking long.
miserable.
You're right.
You know,
Like, at
people
the
like
end of
probably
it-
look at like the timestamp at the bottom.
Like,
They
fuck
see
that,
8. They're
dude.
like, huh?
We just kept going, dude. And it should take longer too, though, because we got another person, right? Like, there's more opinions
Maybe.
that are dealt.
Well, it's
here.
gonna take longer because he's gonna bring up everything he does on the on the main line.
Yeah.
That's
He
true.
will
Yeah,
just keep
yeah,
bringing it
those.
up.
Yeah, make sure all my shows are in there.
All 70.
brother. That would be a lot. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, Cody, if you want me to, I could just make the same categories as last year, and then I can go through everything we watched this year and try to pick out some stuff, and then I can send it to you, and you can take a look at it, or send it to everybody and be like, "Is there anything I missed?" And we can go from there.
Do we have the doc from last year?
I could.
I
find
probably
it.
do.
I'm sure it's somewhere.
It's probably in the drive.
Yeah. Well, we could talk about it. Not on the podcast. We haven't even done shout outs yet.
I mean,
Shout
I mean, like
out.
it's just a short episode. I want to,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to.
I mean,
Pad
you said
time
it's short.
legends,
It's still an
man.
hour 40 minutes, you know? Like, it's short, but it's still not short.
Motherfucker.
dude, they want
don't
us
think
till
we
our
started until
last
30.
drip, dude.
Hare's the type of dude where you're like, you finish work early, you're like, oh man, maybe I'll get to go home. And Hare's just,
If you
They're
if
like,
there's
"Oh,
time
we
to
can-
leave,
we-
there's time to clean.
Oh,
You
we
got
can start
time to clean,
sweeping.
baby. You
can
got
start
time- you got-
sweeping.
yeah, like you could start getting ready to close. You don't
Boss
gotta
is-
close.
Boss is supposed to say like, okay, but he just
Look,
keeps chatting.
Look,
You're
man,
like,
Yeah.
sometimes you gotta be on that shit, dude. You gotta
Gotta
be
do it.
like, we gotta put in the work. all
Rise
right?
and grind, dude.
Rise and grind, man. I don't eat avocado toast, dude.
Diesel said,
Yeah.
please
All
do.
I eat are orange grinds. Okay.
He said, please do best OP and ED, of course. I think we
Yeah.
did that last time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
Drunk
we
Monkey
sat there
said
and
he was
listened
the
to
one
it, and we were like,
Who made the list? Thank you.
Yo,
Drunk Monkey, you're the best.
drunk monkey. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah,
can we have a?
I'll put the intros and endings in a Spotify playlist again.
All right.
Bless.
Can we
Very
have
nice,
a
please.
vote for the best podcast opener?
I don't know.
that'd be good.
I don't know.
We
how
can,
I
but
saw
the-
people
determine
talking
that.
about it.
I
How about
like.
on
a vote
Discord.
What are we
for
gonna
the
do? We're gonna go
worst?
through every episode and like. Well, you have the
Not
TikToks,
no, not
right?
us.
Oh,
Yeah, not us. The fan vote. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
the
fan
Just a
problem
fan
is
vote.
it's too many options. You know what I'm saying? Like,
There's
Well,
only 5 options.
I know, but then
Oh, I
No.
thought it was just the best.
if
The
there's-
person who
no,
did
I was
that one.
opening it wide open.
Yeah,
Yeah.
PJ
Oh.
was trying to
Oh.
leave it like somebody could just pick one and then put it up for the best. It's way
That's
too
a
many.
lot.
And it's not like we get millions of people to where I can like look at
Dude,
like a fucking thing.
we
You know what
do.
I'm saying? It's gonna be like 2 votes on like 12 different things. Like it's too many.
Maybe when we're bigger. You know.
Yeah, maybe we're bigger. Jordy said she was there for both of the trappies, and then she wrote,
was.
"That's kind of embarrassing, actually. It is. You should
Yeah.
not be proud of that.
Yeah.
You
No.
sat there for the full fucking thing. You lazy piece of shit.
I remember
Mhm.
we started and we were like, "All right, Georgie's here," and then at the end we are like, "She's still."
She's still
Yeah,
there,
dude.
dude.
That's
She's a
wild.
trooper.
She
That's why
is.
she
That-
has
that-
the
that's why
tag.
she's got a special role, right?
Yep.
In the
Mm-hmm.
Discord. She's a real one. Is there any other category?
He's still dragging it out. He's still doing it.
I'm
He's still
doing it,
dragging
dude.
out. Can we shout out?
Boss, can we
Fine,
go?
dude. Whatever, dude. Fine. Shout out half timers.
I'm
Shout
tired,
out
boss.
part timers. Shout out take a nap in the fucking office, asshole. You fucking put in your hours. All right, your ass didn't even sit at the fucking chair for half the thing. You were out there showing your ass in the fucking road, man, trying to get more than
Looking good,
7%.
Oh.
Shout out gas engine. Shout out pedal file. Shout out get fucking call it a day, motherfucker. Get it out of here, dude.
We're ending it on that. It's only going to be Harris shout outs for this episode. That'd be great, dude.
Oh man,
Holy fuck,
that
dude.
fucking killed me.
Ooh, that was good. Jordy said that there was a new God of War trailer, probably for some DLC. So I need to watch this.
Uh-oh.
So next Thursday, do you guys want to do Trappy's category stuff, and then the Thursday after that do Trigun, or Trigun next? I'm going to do my best to speed it along. There's no
Trappy's
guarantees.
categories. What do you mean?
Like, do you guys want to talk through what we want to go on? Like Harris was talking about having a pre-Trappies meeting.
Like you want to stream that as a podcast?
No.
No.
Like, do you guys want to do that next Thursday? You have me blocked every Thursday. I'm filling Thursdays. Trigun is one Thursday. We have
We
three
could do a
Thursdays
movie
before
and then an
Trappies, dude.
overdose.
Yeah.
Or an overdose to the movie.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I can,
If you
Okay.
need 2 weeks to.
No. All I'm saying
we
is
could
just
do
strap
5
in.
overdoses.
You guys better be on time for the overdose. That's all I'm saying.
I'm on time every time. It's all these other dudes who are like, I gotta eat. I'm like, I'm waiting to eat.
Brother in Christ, you
We
were
got
the late
12
one today.
episodes.
Yeah, you were the late one.
No, I was here. I just had to restart it because my webcam wouldn't work.
Still
That
late.
don't sound like here.
Likely
brother.
story.
Likely story.
Late.
All right. I'm
Oh,
gonna
Yeah,
get shit.
we gotta. We gotta figure out what we're doing next fucking week.
Tawny just messaged me. She's like, "Are you angry yelling?" And I was like, "Yes."
Yeah.
Are you
That was
okay?
me. I am okay.
New anime movies.
Dora.
Yeah, we can do Trigun next week.
You're free.
Oh, there's a fucking new fucking movie from Guy. Is that out?
Miyazaki,
Yeah.
The Boy and the Heron.
Yeah.
I watched it last night
Well, that's perfect.
Where is it out at?
in the theaters.
Oh fuck.
Well, I mean, yeah, but if somebody's gonna write it,
I don't know.
no,
it
it's
exists.
it'd only
It's
be
just
fucking
theaters.
yeah.
yeah.
But I need to go
Shake-
see that
shake
this
you
weekend.
can.
Yeah.
That sounds fun as
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I could figure out a movie.
Drunk Monkey said y'all could do Rascal Does Not Dream of a Sister Venturing Out. I don't want to ever watch
Is that
anything
out?
Rascal ever again.
Oh.
This shit is ruinous, dude. This shit is ruinous. We have not watched a lot
Yo.
of like emotional stuff this year, so
Oh, they have so much. What? And a knapsack kid? What?
yeah. And then like they just announced like the college stuff.
Fucking grow up, dude.
Yeah, there's
gonna
a
be
lot
a
of
sad
emotional
year.
damage coming.
You
It's
know.
gonna be a sad year. All right, Twitch people, we're gonna go figure this shit out. We love you guys. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.